A turntable! A turntable! I have a turntable for review. I thought I was done with this kind of thing when I sold my record collection and my Technics SL7. But I thought I was done with it years earlier when I sold my record collection and my Garrard 401, SME 3009 and Shure Combo. But I'm not getting onto that track again. I just fancied having a go with this, the Angel's Horn H019. And when the manufacturer offered it to me, I said yes. You might too, but you'll have to buy it. Maybe from my affiliate link in the description. Bye. Let's unbox it. That was a bit of a struggle, but blame me, not the product. One good point that some products I've reviewed don't live up to is that, if I want, I can repack it fairly easily for storage or transport. Some products just will not go back into the box. This, now that I've had practice, will pack and unpack as I please, with ease. A quick throw in here, I was expecting that there'd be some transit screws to undo, but no. Commenters might want to tell me if I'm worrying about nothing. Anyway, I have a turntable. But is it a turntable? I'd say no, it's a record player. Plug in the power, put on a record and play. Listen to the music and maybe dance a bit. Not me, but you maybe. Like the amazingly popular dance set from the olden days. It's a record player and it's built for fun. So, who is it for? Who's going to buy it? I'd say people, probably young people, who are buying vinyl for its nostalgia or historical value, and they don't play it. Now they can. That's a whole story in itself, but sales figures show that vinyl is currently outselling CD by value. So someone's buying vinyl. They're buying new vinyl, and they're paying a premium price for their precious plastic artifacts. And according to rumour, myth and legend, they don't play it, because they'll only have a turntable or record player at some unspecified time in the future. Now that we know who this player is for, according to me, is it a fancy version of the Crosley? No. Crosley is fun, but I'd say no more than that. But the H019, it really needs a better name, is a decent shot at making a decent record player at a decent price point. Audiophiles may sneer, but if people are buying record players, they're buying records. And if they're buying records, there'll be more records to buy. Who's going to say that's a bad thing? Digital enthusiasts, I guess. But they've all clicked away by now, so we don't need to pander to them. Let me give you a quick description. The H019 is an all-in-one unit, the only separate item being the power supply. OK, it would be nice if it were internal, but it's not. We have the platter, the mat, the arm, the cartridge, the plinth, and inside the phono preamp, amplifier and stereo speakers. 4 drive units, according to the blurb. You can play and listen directly, or you can connect from a pair of RCAs to your amplifier and get some actual hi-fi. You can even connect to your own phono preamp if you want. I could blather on some more, but let me show you the setting up. Yes, there's stuff to set up, all part of the fun. I'll talk you through it. I'm following the instructions, hopefully to the letter. The first thing I need to do is make sure the belt is in position properly. So it needs to be in the centre of its what? I'm not sure what it's called, but the belt needs to be in the middle. Then I can fit the platter onto the spindle, easy enough. Next, I need to fit the belt onto the pulley. So we can see two openings in the platter, one with a bit of red ribbon taped down. I can use that to stretch out the belt. I don't know why I'm worrying about this. What can possibly go wrong? Anyway, it turned out to be surprisingly easy. Did I say that the H019 is belt drive? I've said it now. What I need to do now, according to the instructions, is rotate the platter 10 times clockwise. I'm going to speed up the video. I'm not really doing it this fast. Now for the mat. There's a stylus protector that needs to be removed, but I removed it earlier. And I think that if I try to put it back on, I might damage the stylus. Anyway, here it is in still frame. Next, I found this a bit fiddly. I need to fix the counterweight onto the back of the arm. The manual says to push the weight on. So yes, push, push, push. And then rotate the weight to balance the arm. OK, watch. I'm not showing you my just about 10 previous attempts. Then I rotate the weight to give me 3.5 grams tracking force, which is the recommended. So I've followed the instructions as best I can, and I think I've dialed in 3.5 grams correctly. I'm really not so sure I've got this right, and for myself, I'd probably want to get hold of a stylus force scale to be sure. Did I mention that the cartridge is an Audio-Technica AT3600? Audio-Technica knows how to make cartridges. Sure, as of 2018, unfortunately, it does not. OK, let's plug it in and play a record. I'm going to try it. So, there we go. We turn it on. So here we go. A journey into stereo sound. That's on. And I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to unclip it and put it in position. And then I'm going to
This is a journey into sound. So our journey takes us into the field of music, and all the colour of the full symphony orchestra in España.
Some strange records in my collection. What remains of it anyway after I sold most of it. I kept the strange ones. OK, I think you've got the gist. Some things I'll just mention are that there's an auto off. There isn't any anti-skating adjustment on the arm, or at least I can't see one, and there's no mention in the manual. Angel's Horn says on their website that the H019 doesn't need it. There's an alignment protector included. I checked, and it's aligned just fine already. There's an aux in for audiophiles to plug in their DAC. Joke. But there is an aux in. And there's Bluetooth in, so you can have a record spinning on the deck while you listen to click-free audio from Spotify. Oh, you can't. No spin. Damn, I think a lot of people would have liked that. That's about it. If there's anything I haven't mentioned that's relevant to this level of turntable, record player, then I'm sure you'll find plenty of other reviews on YouTube and the web. So, to end with, I'll play you some lovely music from the line out directly into my audio interface. Credit where credit's due. It's Am I Blue by Grant Clark and Harry Axt, sung by Joni Summers, all of whom you can look up on Wikipedia. The record, Behind Closed Doors at a Recording Session, is from 1959, and it is, oddly enough, on Spotify. In the spirit of a review, I'd like to say that the music is of its time, the vocal performance is excellent, and the recording does the job very nicely for the period. You know, I've enjoyed this. Vinyl can be fun. See you soon.